So I thought I'd do a little tutorial on how to use Row With Me. So if you go to my shop page, as you scroll down, you'll see in the pinned post, there are directions, written directions on how to shop with Row With Me. But if you go down, so you can get to the party through any of these links that I post. But if you go to the main event page, you click on here, and that will open up Row With Me. So I'm not logged in, so if you go up in the upper right hand corner and hit login, I go ahead and I log in with Facebook because that's the easiest way. When you do that for the first time, go into profile and make sure that this invoice email is the email that you want your invoice to be sent to. It will start with your Facebook email address, whatever email address you used when you made your Facebook page, I don't know how long ago. That's not always the email you still use. So make sure that you go back and that your invoice is going to the right place. So when you want to shop, you come over here, you click on that, and you can see every single style that I carry. So let's say I'm shopping for a Nicole dress. I'm going to click on Nicole. The size chart will appear right here. If you click on it, it will become enlarged. And if I wanted to look at every single Nicole dress, I would just scroll down. But I don't. I just want to look at the larges. So I'm going to click on large. And here are all the larges. So I look at them, and I'm like, this one's pretty. It is really pretty. So I look at it, but I want to know what color the background is. I had already asked earlier when I wanted to, I tried screencasting earlier, but okay, I want to know what the background color is. So I go down here, I click on that, and I type what color is the background. So that will send the question to me, and I'll come in and answer. But I decide, ooh, it's a really pretty kind of taupe color. I'm going to go ahead and claim this dress. So I click claim. After I click claim, I can see here that it says I'm first and there's only one person in line. So then I keep looking, ooh, this is really pretty. That's really cute. So I'm going to go ahead, you can ignore that. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to claim this dress as well. Black with polka dots, super cute. And when I do that, I decide that I no longer want this dress, so I'm going to go right here and I'm going to click pass.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Henry. So I click pass, so I lost my place in line. Now, if I were a different person shopping, where it says pass, it would say next. I would click on next, so then I would be second in line. You never know when somebody's going to end up passing on something. So I picked a dress, and then I decide that maybe I also, let's see, I also want a Sarah. So I go into Sarah's. I could look at all of them, but I know that I'm a medium in Sarah. So I just go to medium. Some really pretty ones. I have more coming in. Ugh, this red one's gorgeous. So I'm going to click claim. So I've claimed two things, and I'm done shopping. So if I want to see what I claimed, I come up here and I click my items. And Henry flew off the couch. Anyways, my items are right here. If I decide I don't want one of these, I could just click on it and I could go ahead and press pass. Also, if I wanted to show somebody else, I could click share and you could choose where you want to share it if you wanted to show it to somebody. So I'm not going to check out through there. I'm going to come over to this truck and I'm going to check out through the truck. So the checkout form comes up. So I want it to be shipped to me. If you're in Denver, you can pick it up. You could pick what type of shipping you want. You don't have to do this because if it's over a pound, I'm going to automatically do priority 2-day. If it's under a pound, I'm most likely going to charge you the $3.50. My invoice email is correct. My Facebook name is the same as my name in this account, so I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to put anything there. I want to hear more about becoming a consultant because it's awesome, so I'm going to say yes. And I do have a credit. I have Lula Cash, $10, and I returned a classic tee. So I have $45. If you just go ahead and put those things in or say, I won a leggings giveaway. Any of those things. I know that you've won something. I know to go back into my book and see what you have. After I do that, I go ahead and I click I'm done shopping. That will send me notifications that you are done. If you decide you want to purchase some more, you can go back in here and say I still want to shop. Just make sure you do this form again. Um, Anyhow, that is how you shop. If you want to see other people's comments, what they've claimed, you can go in there. But that's about it. If you want, you can go ahead and log out, but you don't have to. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, opinions about shopping with this format, go ahead and let me know. I want to make sure that you guys are happy. So if you really don't like this, we can always go back to shopping the old way with the albums, but I thought we would give this a try because I have heard that it is easier for the shopper and for the consultant in the long run. Anyhow, happy shopping. The shop is going to be open till midnight tonight. Lots of beautiful things available. Have a good evening.